Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Mets and the San Francisco Giants. Gerald Hayden, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward the National League batting crown. Next. Stepping in next, Gerald Hayden. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
And he's got a chance to collect some serious hardware, individually and team-wise. If everything goes according to plan and he finishes strong, this team's going to play in October. And once you get to October, anything can happen.
Now the first pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Slater's in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Baez is on his way home. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started, to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Thairo Estrada digging in now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. Giants down in order. It remains 1-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Caleb Berriger, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Working for the punch out and the offering. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Now it'll be Gerald Hayden. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there. Keep driving. Let's go right here. Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next, here is Gerald Hayden. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Come on, guy.
Heyday.
First pitch on the way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Looking at his career totals, Hayden brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Throw won't get him. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he's safe.
He's good.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, I love the end result. Diving catch, tip of the hat. But if we go back and take a look at this, it was the initial bad jump. I think that ball kind of confused him a little bit, and he had to make up for it at the end.
Number 19.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the run will come in to score from second, as now it's a 3-1 ball game. And now here is Gerald Hayden. He's got 2 hits on the day, and in the heat of the race for the batting title, that's exactly the kind of line he wants to have.
But you see the look in this guy's eye when he comes to the plate. 2 hits isn't enough. He's getting greedy up at the plate. He knows what's at stake. He wants a batting crown.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. And he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at-bat.
So a runner 90 feet away with nobody out. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Hit on the ground out to short. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. And with that save, the accolades just keep rolling in for him. That's save number 341 in his big league career, tying him with Hall of Famer Rollie Fingers on the all-time saves list. Save that baseball for the mantelpiece.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The New York Mets set the pace in the